welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle if you're new here, and if you're not, hi, hello, welcome back. I am a fashion channel and I do a lot of like fashion try-on hauls and shop with me, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe. I have, however, a DIY video here today, and I haven't done a DIY in a long time, and I've missed them quite dearly. So I figured to stay on track with my channel that I would start doing DIYs that are fashion related, because I love being creative and I want to stay in the same realm of fashion things. So making purses, altering clothes, making shoes, like I'm going to try to stay on brand. I never thought I would have to do that. To be quite honest, a lot of my fashion videos do a lot better than my DIY videos. That's why I stopped doing them. But I really miss it and I really want to do DIYs again. That being said, this video is so exciting to me. I'm so just proud of this product and this DIY that I've done. Who asked for it? Nobody. But I wanted to do it because I don't know. I love making things and I love Disney, so, well, the title's already down below, so I don't know why I'm trying to act like this is like a huge surprise. It's just a big reveal, I guess, not a surprise. Without any further ado, here is the finished product of the shoes, obviously without a foot in it, but oh my god, I love these. Let's turn up the lights a little bit. Hopefully you'll be able to see the glitter, the amazingness. I've been working on these for like maybe a month. They are my pride and joy. I'm so proud of these. The detail, everything just came out way better than I thought. I'm not really sure right now, but I was thinking about painting this a different color so it's not just a random orange color. I didn't really think that was necessary because it's a part of the shoe you're not going to be able to see when I'm actually wearing them. But yeah, maybe I'll go back and do that. But I am so in love with these shoes. They are amazing and it's super comfortable. Starting off with one of the most dramatic transformations my channel has ever seen, let's take a look at these American Eagle wedges that I got from Payless like 3 years ago. I wore them like maybe 2 or 3 times, but after that I was kind of done with them, and instead of going to look for new shoes or even thrift new shoes, I decided to shop my own closet and use things I already owned because I love saving money. Heyo, let's repurpose some shoes that have not been getting any love. Starting off with some masking tape that I got from Walmart for like $3. I use this for everything, like my watercolors and shoe makeovers. Anyway, I'm going to start off by taping off the polka dot part by just pressing the tape into the grooves, and make sure that you use some scissors or some blunt object, because by the end of this project my fingers were literally raw. My nails were sore from like pushing in between. Just make sure that you learn from my mistakes, okay? And this project was very kind of do whatever you want because I didn't drop any plans type of thing. So everything that you're seeing is improvising, but you know what DIY isn't? Let's be creative with our DIYs. That's after all the purpose. But anyway, I'm going to put like a medium to thick layer of Mod Podge on this part because it's very textured and very wicker. Wiccan? I don't know. Whatever that material is, it has a lot of grooves and cracks and crevices and stuff. So I wanted to make sure that I really got in there with the glue to make sure that the glitter sticks really well. So after you got all that down, go ahead and pour your glitter all over your wedge. I picked this one up at Walmart for I think $5, and it is a big jar of glitter. Don't underestimate glitter, it goes a long way. I have a huge jar of gold glitter now that I have to decide what I'm going to do with it. Anyway, I pressed in the glitter to make sure that there were no bald spots, no naked spots. We want everything to be pretty. Now, I developed different techniques, as you can see. Sometimes I just rolled the shoe in the pile of glitter that was already on the table. Other times I poured the glitter. Make sure that you put some paper down so you can catch all the fallout glitter. I did this and there's still glitter all over my room. Gold glitter, blue glitter, green glitter, I don't even know where that came from, you name it. Anyway, go ahead and seal everything with a top coat. Don't worry, everything dries clear and it looks nice. After that is dry, I waited like, I think a day just to make sure it was super dry, but go ahead and peel off the masking tape. Here is some super satisfying footage of it coming off so cleanly. Mostly very clean anyway. It did take out a couple of chunks, but don't worry, we're gonna go back and fix that with a little bit of Mod Podge and a little bit of glue, because we don't want no little bald Nikki spots. We want to make it cute and as perfect as we can get it. Now, these shoes are very heavily influenced by Jasmine, obviously, but also heavily influenced by Irregular Choice. I have a pair of those shoes. I think they're lovely. I think this is just a fun thing to do, to make some kind of over-the-top, one-of-a-kind shoes that nobody else has. Anyway, moving on, let's go ahead and tape off the glitter part. This is, again, after another couple of hours of letting everything dry, just to make sure I don't peel anything up that I want to not have to fix later. So like I said, use a blunt object, don't use your nails. This sucked. But just make sure that you get everything covered and try to do a straight line as possible. I think that goes without being said, but yeah, this is a very tedious process, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, girl. Work. Now I took some scrap pieces of paper just to cover up the rest of the wedge, just to make sure that no unwanted blue glitter got on that part of the wedge. Not quite yet, that's not the look we're going for. I was trying to make these look as professional, as manufactured as I could, to try to make it seem like I bought these in the store. But you know, they are homemade, so there will be mistakes and lumps and bumps, whatever. Now let's go in with the Mod Podge and cover up the polka dot part. Yes, I have gloves on this time because this next glitter is extra fine, and extra fine means extra annoying. Like, this glitter is everywhere. It was on my face for a couple of days after this project because it was literally just everywhere, and yeah, just beware when you work with glitter that it's annoying. Now here's a part that just can be skipped, and I wish I had foreseen this in the future, but I really work the glue in there to get in all the cracks and stuff, just to make sure that the glitter has something to stick to. But it's all for nothing later because I end up cutting off that knot because it gets in the way. But this is a learning process. I'm probably gonna say that throughout the whole video because that's what this is. Anyway, now that we got everything glued and glittered and it's like dry, we're going to peel off the tape and be oh so satisfied with that clean look. Now, to finish it off and make it look a little bit more polished and not so blunt, I'm going to take some, I think I found this at Joann's. It's like a rope, little gold ribbon moment, and it looks so cute and just matches with my gold glitter so perfectly. Please excuse my head right there. You can still kind of see what I'm doing, but I'm just cleaning up the trim, making sure that it looks as cute as possible. Again, giving it some dimension, giving the shoe some layers so the eye keeps moving and you're like, wow, look at those details. That shoe is obviously, you know, store-bought. There's no way she made that. Anyway, make sure that the beginning and the end meet in a place that you can cover it up later, because this ribbon tends to like unravel very easy, so I had to like glue it down to make sure it didn't budge, but I'll show you how to cover that up later. Now I'm going to take a scrap piece of ribbon from a previous DIY. That was actually a purse that I did, I think last summer. I'll put it in the info cards if you're interested in looking at that. But yeah, I thought this would really help finish off the shoe, make it look a little bit more decorative. Now we're going to move on to the bow, and I just kind of winged how big I needed it to be, and then I layered this blue glitter ribbon on top of the turquoise. Is that turquoise? Teal? That blue, that thicker piece of ribbon? Yeah, that color. I decided to layer that on there, and I just think it looks so cute and not so boring as just to have a regular bow. I wanted to give it layers like Shrek, like Fiona, because we have layers. We are multi-dimensional up in this piece, and we like to have details. So then I also decided to put a piece of gold ribbon on top to kind of finish it off, to give it that finishing touch. Now there's probably more in-depth tutorials on how to make bows, but mine is just a pretty basic bow, and I just fold it into thirds and make sure I glue everything down and make it look as cute and professional as possible with my cute precision point glue gun. I love this glue gun. It gives me life. It's literally cordless and so precision. I could just glue anything together with such precision. Anyway, now we are going to make the tails of the bow, and this is the part where I cover up the two ends of the other pieces of ribbon that we did earlier, and I'm going to cut this at an angle 45 degrees, maybe 40, maybe 35, who knows. I was not that good at math or geometry, but we're going to cut it at an angle, and then we're going to burn off the edges to make sure that it doesn't fray. Then I removed the knot because I decided it was unnecessary. Anyway, now we're going to place the tails of the bow where I figured it looks the nicest, and we're just going to glue and secure everything down, making sure that it lays flat against the shoe so it just looks good. I don't know. And now we're just gonna do like we did before, and we're going to layer the glitter ribbon on top and then the gold on top of that, just for the sake of consistency, and make sure that we cut all these pieces to size. And then we're going to make sure we glue in between, because we don't want any loose ribbons floating about and the osmosis just not doing what they're supposed to do. Anyway, after that, we are going to apply a thick amount of glue in the middle so we can apply the body of the bow on top, because we don't want that ugliness showing. We gotta cover her up, girl. We gotta make sure she's covered. Press firmly, and now I'm going to measure the center body of the bow. Excuse my terms, because I don't know the anatomy of a bow, but we're just gonna flow with this. Go ahead and do your layers, girl, and then burn it so it doesn't fray later. Then I decided to wrap it underneath just so there isn't any unnecessary bulk where it will actually be touching my foot, because I don't want to be uncomfortable or having blisters later if there's an exposed little piece of thread or wire or anything, because this ribbon has tiny pieces of wire in it. Anyway, go ahead and add a generous amount of glue, smoosh everything down, and hold it into place. It should look super cute after that. Then I happened to find this cute Jasmine looking necklace at Walmart for like $5. It was so perfect. I snatched her up real quick. Now I'm just going to take off the flower and bust it apart. Ironically, it's held together with hot glue. And that's something professionally made, so I don't even know what to say. I guess I'm just a professional. More glue, put it in the center, clean up that bow, make her look cute. Now I did the same thing with the ribbon, with the layering, and then I did measure it around my ankle and made sure that it fit. Now I'm going to connect that piece with another piece from the ankle strap to the original strap of the shoe. Hopefully you can follow along. You can also totally skip this part if you don't want an ankle strap. I just thought it was like a cute detail and I just wanted to add it in there. I thought again that it made the shoe multi-dimensional and gave you something, you know, a little some extra to look at. But anyway, you want to make sure that you secure everything down, wrap it around, throw it down, spin it around, make sure that you got that glue all up in there. Now, I don't know why I'm talking like this. I really don't. This is maybe the third or fourth time I'm doing this voiceover because I keep messing up and I think I'm getting a little sick. But anyway, let's just go ahead and glue down the tails to make sure that they're secure and covering up the little thingy we made earlier where the I'm sorry, my words, I'm not making any sense, but we want to make sure that we covered up everything that needed to be covered up. Now we're going to put some more Mod Podge to make sure everything is held down and secure and just doesn't go anywhere, girl. Now I found this extra heavy duty Velcro at Walmart for like probably $2 or $3, and I didn't even use the whole thing, so now I have extra Velcro. But anyway, go ahead and take off the film off the back and glue it on to the shoe. It already had like a sticky backing to it, but I wanted to make sure it was extra attached with some hot glue. Go ahead and just press firmly. Do the same thing to the other side. You can sew this down if you want, but I think hot glue will do the trick. And it just looks so cute. I used about a 1-inch strip. I figured that that was enough, and I didn't want to get buckles involved because I would have just had to spend more money, so I didn't want to do that. Anyway, further taking apart the necklace, I found this little detail. It reminded me of like the scarab from the first movie, and then the colors was just very Jasmine, so I needed to use these on the straps, and so cute. Look at that. Here's the shoe so far. We're almost done. I'm extra AF, so I found this fabric from Walmart for probably like $3 or $4, and I thought the color scheme was perfect. And yeah, I'm just going to take some old shoes. Well, actually these are recent shoes that I got, but I'm just going to make a stencil to get the general shape of what the foot should be, so I can put it on the shoe. And then I made sure to make it a little bit larger than I needed it to be, because it's better to work with extra material than not enough material. So now I'm going to put a thick, very thick layer of Mod Podge onto the shoe, because I want to make sure that it seeps through the fabric and really makes it stay in place. I did fold in the edges because this is the type of material that will fray, so I wanted to make sure that that didn't happen, but I also didn't want to sew it, so I just folded it upon itself and then I stuck it down to the shoe. Making your own shoes and taking all this time for all this craftsmanship, but then also being lazy, work. Anyway, go ahead and just finesse the shoe. You have time to kind of move this in place just because the glue doesn't dry instantly. So make sure that you just hold it, pull it, tug it, fold it, just getting the shape. This is very tedious, but it was also very relaxing. And yeah, just work your way down the shoe and let the magic happen. Just accept it. And then after that, you are done with these shoes. What you did to one, do to the other. Words cannot even express how proud I am of these shoes. I've never done anything like this before, so it was pretty fun to do. I have them on right now. I'm actually getting ready. Well, I am ready. I'm going to see the live action version with Will Smith, and I'm sure it's going to be amazing. The trailer is so hype, and I cannot wait to see it. But I'm all dressed up. I want to show you my outfit really quick. As you can tell by my makeup, I am heavily influenced by Jasmine. I did a lot of the purples and the blues, and I don't know, it just feels super cute to me. And let's show you my outfit really quick. Can you tell I'm about to go see Aladdin? Look at that cute Jasmine shirt. The artwork is so beautiful. I fell in love with this. I got the pants at Sears, I believe, and then I got the shirt at Walmart. This cardigan is just an old cardigan. Since I'm going to see the movie late at night, I figured I would dress a little warm. I don't think it's going to be too cold out tonight, but you know, just in case. And then what we've all been waiting for, these beautiful shoes. Oh my god, they are so cute and comfortable. They sparkle so nicely. I am in love with these things. Let me try to get closer here. As you can see, there is no orange showing when I actually have them on. They look just perfectly cute and Disney and Jasmine.